The name of this station is called Constellation Viewer. You've got the ability to make 8 different constellations using your Constellation Viewer. So the way this activity goes, everybody's going to get a cup. The cup's got a hole punched in it already. And this is like those old-time picture viewers, if you've ever seen them, where you look inside up at the light and you see a picture. This way you're going to see a constellation. So this activity starts by getting a black circle, a piece of paper, which will fit over the cup. But we need to put the constellation on it. So you'll need to cut out one of these circles and put it right over the center of the piece of paper, of the black paper. And I don't have time to cut it out right now, so I'll just do it like that. And then once you do that, you're going to be given a push pin. If I can find the push pins in here. You're going to be given a push pin, and then you'll need to go down to the carpet, because if you do this on tile, it won't poke through, right? So we're going to take, and wherever there's a dot for the constellation, you just poke the push pin through. And that will create a hole. And when you look up at the light, it'll actually let the light through. Now, I go back through a second time where I made my holes and kind of wiggle the push pin around to make the hole a little bit bigger. But when you're done, you should lift it up, and you should be able to just hold it up and see that there's constellation. So I have created my constellation, and this one is called Ursa Major, otherwise known as the Big Dipper. And what you do is, now that you've got your constellation onto the black paper, you'll feel where you've poked and the paper is kind of rough, where the poked hole went through. That side needs to face out of the cup. Now that's important, because if you put that inside, your constellation is going to be backwards. So if you take this home, look at it, and then go outside and look at the night sky for that thing, you're going to be looking for something backwards, right? So we have to make sure that the rough part of the paper that you've poked the holes through is on the outside of the cup. And you'll take the paper, and we've got masking tape for you, and you're just going to tape it on in 4 places, kind of like a compass rose, north, south, east, and west. And once you tape this onto the cup, in those 4 places, your constellation viewer is a functional constellation viewer. But if you want to make it prettier, you can take it home and you can wrap a piece of paper around the cup and decorate it if you want. Now, I don't usually wrap these things on too tightly, just enough to block the light from coming around the edges. Because there are 8 choices here, we're going to make one for astronomy night, but then you can give this to the person that makes the constellation viewer. And these materials are pretty simple. It's a push pin, some masking tape, and some black paper. They can go home and make the other 7 on their own. So then when you look up at the light through the hole in the constellation viewer, you see the Big Dipper. So that is make your own constellation viewer.